today. From Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First opened way back in 1924, but... The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I'll bet right now there's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They go play action with Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Fields now to throw. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ready.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. 7 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Lawrence will throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now Lawrence. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Touchdown, Vikings! Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Pitts. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, They're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Muscles him off. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second and very short, Lawrence. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Now Lawrence. He's going to loft it, deep right sideline. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that challenge, a successful one. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. But to throw again is Lawrence. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Here's Lawrence. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence right back to Pitts again. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Montgomery running right. A great move by Montgomery. And this will be a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 44. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job. We got to do our job.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Fields. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Once again, it's Jacobs.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Lawrence. And this is incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Lawrence over the middle. That's caught by Chase.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Going on the ground with Jacobs. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 3 yards remain for second down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down at 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what?